Hello everyone, this is Sztygrys. I will review the game from the group F. The black player was valance and the white was bavalance. It was interesting game, but the beginning was rather boring. Everyone played the Joseki, all is good. The move at p18 is a big move, we can play it. Adding a move on the lower side would also be good, playing the invasion. For now we create something on the upper side, it is alright. J17, it adds some pressure to the group on the upper side, but we can ignore it and play the h3, which is very big, still very big. It is a good idea. Black played the good move. Here, if we just go to the center, white will go to the center, and nothing interesting is happening, but there is a fight, and this fight is rather good for white. Here we want to lean on the stones on the left and maybe try to capture. For example, if white plays here and here, we can just capture the stone and we are happy. This is the ideal way. But white will not agree. Now we can just escape and black will get something on the left side, but it is fine. Or we can play as in the game. Here, black plays here, and now we jump. Some might say, what about the cut here? Unfortunately, we cannot capture the stone. It is not possible. Maybe I will show some sequence. For example, here we can't even play this one because there are some weaknesses like this, and there is a ladder. I think the ladder is working, or maybe it is not. We will see. No, it is working. So it is very hard to capture. We cannot capture, but white can still fight. For example, if we just extend here and play here or here, it seems white will be alive, and if white is alive, then we can fight. Anyway, we can jump. Also, we can try to maybe get an exchange and jump. Now it is easier to play after the cut with the exchange, and we can play like this. In the game, white pushed, and it looks like we want to sacrifice the h3 stone, which may not be that bad, but probably getting out would be better. Yes, black played here a bit risky, but good move. This is a good move because we want to cut here, and with the stone at g6 it will be much easier to cut and create some problems. We also have the cut, white will take care of it. And it is a very complicated situation. For example, here the best way to play for white is to play some Atari, maybe even one more Atari, why not, here. And the problem is for black that this ladder works, so white can just take the stone. It may look very bad for black, but black also has this cut, which is very hard to answer. So the situation is very complicated and rather equal, but this would be idea to play. In the game, white made the exchange. This exchange was good. Black could play it here and it would be better for black, but black plays here and it doesn't change that much. Still we can play like this. It is even a bit better for white. But white played here first, and this was the mistake. We cannot play here first. We need to start with this move. After this, if black plays like this, we cannot now play the double Atari because we will just get captured, and there is nothing good here for white. So white had to go out, black captured, get the Ponuki, and white captured. And this is a bit too easy for black. Like, white also has some strength and some thickness, but black got a solid territory and center, so black is content black is alright. Let's see how the game continues. Now black invades. This is a brave invasion, especially with the strength. And I would say that white would like to fight, but I am not sure what is the best way. Maybe we can just go out. Usually it is not a common move after this invasion. Usually we play here. This is the most common. But here black will create a life or connect to the corner, to the upper corner. So maybe if we play like this and accept that there will be a fight, it will be better, because we want to create some fighting. We have a strength here. Maybe we will be able to get something from this fight. In the game, white just sacrificed and took the territory. And taking territory from the thickness is not the best way to use it. Like, sometimes we do it, but it should not be our first plan, our first idea. Here we just take the territory and take also the corner. It is not very bad for white, although I think the computers like this move more. This is the more common way to try to leave. Like, somehow white will get a life there, more or less. More or less. Anyway, here white is alive. In the corner we get a living shape. There are some cuts in the position, so still there is some agi for black, but agi. But for now we just play on. White cut, very brave cut, and black answered here. I think the cut was maybe too early. Still, black is not in a real danger and was able to answer actively, like from the outside. We did not have to like make a living or defend. We could have played actively, and if we can play actively, then maybe the cut is not so good, because now black is safe. This is a nice shape move. But all we can do is just connect here and make our group stronger, which is still big, but maybe not ideal for white, for example here, and something like that. In the game, white played the Hane, which was not necessary, and black cut. This cut is interesting. Black goes out, white plays here, and it looks like white is fine. But here black had a good move, this move. The problem is that white needs to answer like this. After this, at least we can get a lot of points here. For example, here white can capture, but we still got a lot of points. We stole a lot of points from white territory. In center, this is great. This is great result. In the game, black played here, and after connection and this, it is a bit too late for this move. White will just answer like this, and I don't think there is anything here. So black played away. This is a good idea. The stone is really far away from our friends on the upper side, but maybe it is fine. Black does not have any weak groups, so we don't have anything to worry about. And white move is really strange. Like this is the shoulder hit, and usually we play it when our opponent has a big moyo, strong position, and we want to reduce him, for example. And here I think we cannot say that black has a very strong position on the right side, and maybe we could have just invaded. Don't give up the points to black like this. Here black chose to go up, white got some shape. It would be better to make maybe a lighter shape, a sabaki shape, maybe like this. Usually after the shoulder hit, we want to play lightly with the shape that is flexible. Here white connected, which is a bit heavy, and black played away. I think this group has no base and may become a problem in the future. It is also a heavy shape, so it will be hard to sacrifice it or to make a sabaki in general. For now, black invaded, connected. White does not have the base. It is very important for black to play the exchange here. Maybe even we can cut. And if white play like this, and then we cannot cut, unfortunately. We need to come back. But still, white will need to come back or not. Oh, we don't need to come back. Or maybe we have to, because if we don't, then here, and if white play here, and there is a problem. So white will need to come back. I think this is a good exchange. We should remember this is center. Or maybe not. Anyway, black connected. But I think white is fine. We connected our group to our friends on the side. Now black played here and here. I think this is the moment when we should start the endgame, because all the groups are more or less safe, and we filled all the sides and all the corners. So we just play the endgame. This is a good move. Okay, but if we play the endgame, the most important places are corners and sides. I know this move looks like a big move, but this move, for example, is really good. It's like 11 or 12 points. I don't really want to count it, but does this move take 11 points or 12? I would not be sure about that. Oh, and black started to play the big moves. Oh, this is very big also. So we play the end game. If this is center, it is a very good end game. If it is not center, then it is not. And it was center, so very good way to play, because maybe we did not get that many points, but it was in center, so it was a good exchange, good sequence. I think in this game black played the end game better. Black knew what are the big places and played them. And probably black is winning now. We will see in the moment. Oh, white got this. This is very big. But usually we play like this. Like white got center, and if we have some big move that is much bigger than the rest, and we want to play it, maybe it is a good way to play. But usually we play like this, because we have so big continuation. If black will not answer, just play some other big move. I don't know where oh, this is very big. Oh, this is big. Usually we have this, and this will make black territory much smaller. But the c2 move is also very big. So now I understand why we play this. I hope white will play d2 now. No, we don't play d2. Why? Oh, yes. Oof. I was so afraid that white did not play it. Yes, it is very big. It is very big. So now I understand why we play p2. Anyway, black got this. This is double center. We need to play it right away. Although there are some weaknesses. Oh yes, black protected the weaknesses. Yes. So maybe it was not so good for black, so big for black, because it was not actually center. If we don't play, white can play here and here, and it is just a ko, a very big ko that we don't want as black to play. So black came back. Oh, and with these moves, white came back a bit. Now there is some other big moves, big moves, big moves, big moves. Buru, 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 buru. And let's see who won, because I don't remember. It was black by 11. Yes, it seems so. Okay, let's make a quick recap. Beginning was alright for both. Here it was very complicated, but the order of move was very important. Order moves. Here, after this and this, we need to play Atari first and then here. And this would be alright for white. Unfortunately, black got the territory on the lower side. Here, this is not the best way to use the thickness, because the territory we take is not that big. It is good to create some kind of fight, like this. The most common move would be this, but I think black would manage the situation quite good after that. For example, we can just try to make a living on the side, and this would not be so great for white. Anyway, here white got into the corner. Yada yada yada, yada yada yada. There is some cut. There was a way for black to get a lot of points, like this, like this, like this, and here. And white needs to add a move. We got a lot of points in center. The shoulder hit is usually a way to reduce. Here we could have just invaded. We should not be afraid of the invasion. And if we play the shoulder hit, usually we want to get a light shape, so we don't connect like heavily. We just create something that will allow us to make a flexible shape. Maybe black can cut, but then we just I'm sorry, we just create something light. This is alright. And some endgame remarks. When to start the endgame? This is a good question, and I think this is the situation when the endgames should start, and we should find the biggest moves, and the biggest moves usually are in the corners and on the sides. So this would be very big move. This would be very big move. This is big move, but it is big move because black will not get the D1 in center. So this is also a big move. This is bigger than it seems because it would be center for black to play there. So these are the big moves. So we are looking for the moves in the corners and on the sides, and the moves that will be center for one player. If the sequence is center for both players, then immediately we should play it. And the moves like this and other moves in the center are the second choices usually. Yes, like this. Black started the end game, and it makes the end game easier for black, and it makes winning the game easier for black. Now it is very hard to catch up at all. And black had more. Anyway, thanks for the listening to the review, and good luck in the next season of IGLO. Take care.